Well, America has over 650,000 programs that give out free money and help to people who live in America. That represents 40% of our whole country. That means 40% of our whole country has organizations that giving you free money and help. Man, that's sort of love, isn't it? But we don't know about it because we all go to Google, and that's capitalism. And so capitalism wants to get money from you. So you go to Google to try to get help in this country, and you're just going to run into people who want to get money from you because there's billions and billions of websites out there. They're just searching the world for your name to get you out of trouble, as long as you pay them. I'll show you people who will get you out of financial trouble for nothing and even give you money. Now here's it's at the federal level, a state level, county level, it's all over. And there's a lot of news about this in Washington, D.C., where I live, because of the new budget. The new budget, what I call the reverse Robin Hood budget. So this is all the money that they decide to start spending in January. And I call it a Robin Hood reverse, or reverse Robin Hood. Robin Hood got money from the rich and gave it to the poor. This gets money from the poor and gives it to the rich. Because here, look at this that's going on. This shows you, starting in January, that they're going to get an extra $1.3 trillion from low-income people that are in like SNAP programs and a lot of healthcare programs and things like that. So they're going to cut the benefits there by over $1 trillion. That's over a number of years, but and they're going to give $1.2 trillion, which is almost about the same, to wealthy people and businesses. So that's why it's like the opposite of Robin Hood, right? They're taking $1 trillion from the poor and giving $1 trillion to the rich. Man, we could cut the debt if we don't do that to the poor, or at least don't give that to the rich. That's politics, and that's not what I'm about. But I'm about telling you what is real and what programs are out there. And there's so many more programs, even though they're going to cut them. And I'll show you what you have to do, because most of it is going to be local. The real programs are all local, no matter what if they didn't cut this or not cut this. So I set up some free websites that you could go to these websites and find out what's available for you for free in these websites. Okay, here's one of them. Let'sGoLovesAI.com. Okay, now then / pay your bills. Okay, so pay your bills. Now, actually, these pay your bills programs also have free financial consultants. So if you have debt, you're worried about how you handle your paying your debts and your bills and all this kind of stuff, and you can't do it. There's 100 people in your zip code, right in your city, that help you for free. They get paid by government and nonprofit organizations to get that monkey off your neck that keeps you up all night. But you don't know they're there. All you know is what's in Google, and Google wants to get money from you, and you don't have money, right? Or you don't have extra money. So you don't, and you figure out you can't solve your problem because you don't have money. That's wrong, man. I'll show you 100 places. Okay, you go to this website, remember I told you about Let'sGoLovesAI.com / pay your bills. And you put in your city and your state. Now, every program is different. Every state has different, but every city and state has 100 programs. Almost anyway. Maybe some only have 70 or something like that. And they all have different requirements. So you can't say that, I tried and they only have, I made too much money, or I don't have enough money, or I'm not this, I'm not that, or whatever. That doesn't matter. You have 100 more to contact, or 99 more to contact. And they all have different requirements. And there are different requirements in every state, too. Like here, this is for Tampa Bay. Okay, here's an organization that gives out the Tampa Bay Community Development, $1,500, okay? And who's eligible? Well, people that live in Tampa Bay. You must be a resident of Tampa Bay. Okay, here's another one. United Way, they give $1,000. Resources for emergency financial assistance, $1,000. Here's another one, $1,500, $1,200, another $1,000. Here's another one, $1,000, $1,500. Wow, this is a good city. $2,500, $1,500. Wow, maybe a couple hundred. Oh, here's one for $500, $400, $600. They're all there. See, and this report tells you what to say. If you're eligible or not, you have to have an ID and proof of income for that. Offers assistance for rent and utilities for eligible residents, that's $600. Provides utility assistance and case management services, they get $400. Here's $1,000 utility assistance for low-income families. Here's another, offers assistance and food services, that's $300. This one varies, there's $750. See, how would you know that? You don't, okay? Now that's just for paying your bills, getting out of debt, and getting financially solid, and you can do it all for free. But it takes getting on the telephone. I want you to go up here and watch this video too. It tells you how to do that so that you know how to use these things. It's not just trying to fill out a form to fill out. No, you have to call, talk to people about getting the help and who can help you. And if they can't, then ask them who else can, because they're going to know. These are people that spend a career helping people like you for free because somebody else is paying them to help you for free. So if you don't call them, they have nothing to do. Okay, here's another one, because the government on the federal side is going to be cutting a lot of help for people to have health care. And people can't pay enough for health care even when it's all the money. But they're cutting back. You know, a lot of that $1 trillion they're cutting out for low-income people is really to do with health care. So you need health care, okay? I got an answer for that. And there's another, LescoLovesAI.com/health. You go to that website, and again, you put in your, what did I put in here? Oh, for Denver, Colorado. Okay, so I put Denver, Colorado. Okay, and you see, okay, all the program here, residents of the county seeking mental health services. Here, free and low-cost immunizations and health screening. Here, comprehensive primary care for low-income people. Here's another one, individuals without health insurance. Free family services, including primary care and dental services. Here's well woman exams, birth control, STD testing. And that's all for $400 worth of free stuff. Dental exams, again, cleaning and extractions, all free. So that's dental care. That's very expensive. Open to public services are available. Nutrition education and healthy food distribution. You know, this is all health care. Medicaid services, health insurance assistance, up $1,500. You can't pay your health insurance bill. They got $1,500 to help you pay it back. Assistance with health insurance enrollment. Okay, so that's services. See, a lot of these are services, so it's not cash. You need to be cured. Health education and advocacy for children. Okay, health services for disease prevention. Women and men needing family planning services. Comprehensive health care services for veterans. Individuals need of assistance. Uninsured and underinsured individuals. Okay, primary care, dental care, mental health services. Here, medical checkups for free. Wellness exams for free. Prescription drugs for free. All this is for free, you know, and that's just, where was I again? Denver, but every state is like that. Please use these free services. And again, use your phone to find out what they are and if you're eligible for them. And if they tell you you're not, then you go to another one. You have 100 sources. It's like getting a job. It's like looking for a mate. If one says no, you go to the next one. That's what life is about. But look at the proliferate. Is that the name, the word? So much help in this country that is all free. But they don't advertise, so you don't know about them. All you know is those people in Google that pay money to find you. And then you have to give them money. But no, don't do that. Go to LescoLovesAI.com. And none of those people ever take your money. And if you need more help, we have a wonderful service called LescoHelp.com. And that's a community. It's really not a service, it's a community of helping people. It's a loving community where you get loving grants. Because the government shows you love by giving you money and free services, okay? So that's loving. Because, wow, where else are you going to get that? Everybody else wants to get money for it. So they must love you, and they do. That's why we do that as a community. We help each other in this community. So that, and then in our community, Let's Go Help, we help each other there. You know, actually, it's $20 a month, but unlimited free help by 20,000 people that are all there to show you love and help you for not an extra penny at all to get the money and help you need from what this great country has to offer.